I've got maybe half a chance as a DJ, but for the moment I'd like to talk about boxing. So, Lennox, Tyson Fury, the thing about this guy, he goes down, he gets cut, he's got Frankie Hopkins in his corner on cut duty tonight, incidentally. Judged by his conduct and demeanour all week, he seems set to dismiss this challenger. But how will he try and do it, Fury, tonight, Lennox?
You know, Fury can do whatever he wants in there, like I was been saying all week. It's really down to the game plan that him and Sugar have. I mean,
what do you think it is? You know about Sugar Hill Stewart because you work with Emmanuel Stewart.
Yeah, I think Sugar Hill is just going to say, you know, stay away from him for a couple rounds and then start boxing and move forward behind a big jab and big right hand.
Thank you, Lennox. Now, David, I want to come to you on Dillian White. The same shot has beaten him twice. Joshua, right uppercut. Povetkin, left uppercut, David. We've got only a minute, and I know he's improved so much, but have they addressed that? Could we see that again tonight?
They need to address it because the uppercut is one of Tyson Fury's best punches. And that, as you're right, that is the shot that's taken him out twice. So he hopefully has spent some time working on that, close in the range, making sure his head's not too far over his front foot. But Tyson Fury can throw the uppercut from the southpaw position very, very well. And that shot is the one shot that Dillian White needs to stay away from.
David, thank you very much indeed. This is the perfect fusion, really. Big-time boxing and entertainment. And I think even our colleagues from the United States acknowledge now that we do this best in the world. And we've got the lineup, the top cadre of heavyweights to prove it. But can Tyson Fury tonight stay ahead of the pack? It is time now for the big fight here on BT Sport Box Office, and very shortly we're going to join the one and only Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for the bout you've all been waiting for. Tyson Fury versus Dillian White for the heavyweight championship of the world. And now please welcome the boxers as they make their way to the ring. First joining us to the red corner is the challenger and the #1 ranked heavyweight contender known as the Body Snatcher, Dillian White.
Well, what a moment this is for Dillian White. From the mean streets of Brixton to the famous Wembley Arch, and a night of destiny for a man who's had to do things the hard way. It's the kind of night where the hairs stand up on the back of your neck, the rendition of Sweet Caroline and everybody going. And now the ring walks here with Dillian White to be followed by Tyson Fury. If there was a roof on Wembley Stadium, it would be about to be lifted off. The tension is rising a little bit more because Dillian White is making everybody wait. It's a wonderful stage. The scene is set. And we await the arrival of the two men who everybody have come to see tonight. 94,000 people, a record crowd for a boxing match in Europe. They've only done them bigger in the United States and Mexico, and that was a long time ago. Tonight it's Wembley's night, it's Dillian White's night, and it's Tyson Fury's night. So here comes the body snatcher.
take one more step. I can't remember if I cried, but something touched me deep inside. It's time for Wilder versus Fury. And to lead us, please welcome to the microphone the renowned opera star, Laura Wright.
Well, there's the tail of the tape, and you can see the physical advantages Richie Woodall that Tyson Fury has. I'm not sure whether the hairs on the back of everybody's neck has actually settled down yet.
Incredible. But yeah, 6'9", 6'4", and that reach is the big one, 85 to 78. That's massive.
It's massive. The whole thing is massive. Here's Ginny Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to Wembley Stadium in London, England for the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by Frank Warren for Queensberry Promotions in association with Bob Arum's Top Rank.
Dillian Whyte's now gone back to orthodox and Tyson Fury's gone southpaw.
Yeah, there you go. I think Tyson Fury, we spoke about this earlier today, about Tyson Fury, the success he had against Derek Chisora because he had the height and reach, and he certainly boxed as a southpaw in that second contest and won convincingly. And would he do it here? And now he started this second round as a southpaw.
When he boxed at the public workout earlier this week, he boxed as a southpaw throughout. He will switch though, he's gone back orthodox again now, Tyson Fury, so he's just playing with the mind a little bit here of Dillian Whyte, setting traps, creating problems. Such a big man, Tyson Fury, with those long levers, he's so difficult to get close to. Dillian Whyte, if he's going to win tonight, has to find a way to do that.
Got to quicken the feet up for me, Dillian Whyte. It was a scouting mission most certainly in the first round, but he's got to start a little bit quicker. We spoke about the problem he's got of closing that gap down, but you close the gap down with fast head movements, fast feet, and then whip the right hand over the top. He's done it earlier in this round, but he was way off target. He missed too far out.
Dillian Whyte with a decent right hand to the body. You feel that he's going to try and target the Fury body if he possibly can, because he's such a big target to aim at. Whyte coming forward, Fury happy to box on the back foot for now. Just falling short with the body shot, the champion. Dillian Whyte just a little bit short with his work as well.
Dillian just a little bit out of range for me. Probably has to double that jab up, Fletch. Just being caught, you see, at range. You see, that's better. Well, it wasn't better, he's actually got to close that gap down, which he did there, but he's got to find the shots to hit the target.
Dillian Whyte swinging away. Nothing pretty, but he hopes it's going to be effective. But he took a solid right hand through the guard there, Dillian Whyte, from Tyson Fury.
Pace is crucial and it's suiting Fury at this stage. He's controlling the pace with that jab, controlling the distance. So there's got to be an injection of pace from Dillian Whyte.
Fury in control of things at the moment. Less than 30 seconds to go in the second round. Record crowd, massive night. What a night for British boxing, and what a night for the two men in there. Tyson Fury, the champion, and Dillian Whyte, the challenger. The sneaky left hand got through there from Tyson Fury that just made Dillian Whyte blink, and when he gets him on the ropes, he wants to flail away and try and land a big shot.
Steve Bunce, I know one thing, Fletch. Dillian Whyte's a better orthodox fighter than he is a southpaw fighter. He can move his feet better. But you're right, Richie. Richie picked up on it after 20 seconds of the first round. Dillian's feet seem really slow. Really, really slow. He's got the right idea. Throw two jabs and throw a right hand. But you can't just throw them in isolation, Fletch. You've got to get your feet there. Now, it might not be his feet. It might be just that Tyson is that good. And that big right hand there looked like someone bowling back in the 70s. That missed by a mile. Tyson called him a good left hand. Right now, Tyson is dominating like in the old days with big left jab.
Tell you what, Richie, when you look at what the journey's been like for Dillian Whyte, his first pro fight was 11 years ago in Medway Park in Gillingham in front of a handful of people. Tonight, he's boxing in front of the biggest crowd ever assembled in Europe for a fight. And a man whose life reads like a Hollywood script, and it really does if you look at it, wants to write the defining chapter here. He's got his work cut out, though, against the Gypsy King, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And the ring walk when he came in and the reaction to it shows just how popular he is in the hearts and minds of boxing supporters here in the United Kingdom.
He's just had a look at Fury for the opening couple of rounds, but for me it's cost him the rounds, to be quite honest. I think Fury's controlling things behind that jab, boxing at distance. This is what Dillian Whyte has got to do. He's got to rough Tyson Fury up. He's got to then find the gaps on the inside. Now that's very difficult to do because Fury's a very strong man. He can tie you up on the inside. But look again, he's starting the attacks a little bit too far out, a little bit too slow with the feet, allowing Fury just to bring him onto punches.
Well, the crowd cheered that left hook that landed from Tyson Fury, but he took it on the gloves, Dillian Whyte. Might have seemed like a good shot at the back of the arena, but he managed to block that quite effectively, Dillian Whyte. Fury pokes out the left jab.
We're right close to the Dillian Whyte corner, and you can hear the urgency already in their voices. Come on, they're saying, come on, because they know that he's got to close that gap down. He's got to be quicker on his feet, Dillian Whyte.
Fury nice and calm in there at the moment. Little jab to the body. Dillian Whyte still finding it difficult to get close enough to Tyson Fury to land the big punch, and when he does get close, he's been showing a tendency to flail away. Fury on the ropes, and he's got that ability too with those long arms. He can wrap you up and stop your attack whenever he wants to.
It just negates your work on the inside, basically. It's difficult to actually land shots on the inside against Tyson Fury. Such a big man, and he just holds you, just ties you up, and then he's back on the outside again, and away we go again, and you've got the same problem of closing the gap.
Fury digs a left hand into the Dillian Whyte body. Both of them were talking about it being a barnstormer at the press conference earlier this week. It's not quite hit the heights as yet, but Tyson Fury's in control, and he's got that smile on his face as well.
Controlling the pace, Fletch here. It's going down to the ground for Tyson Fury at the moment.
Tyson Fury fighting Tyson Fury's fight with less than 20 seconds to go in the third round. Gets a left hand into the Tyson Fury body, and that's the end of the third round. Let's have a listen into Dillian Whyte's corner.
Okay, you're getting a little bit closer. That's what we want. When you get him here, he's fucking body. We don't need to wing shots over the top. You don't need to. Okay? We've been practicing for everything short. He won't see it. You go short. Okay? Stay ready.
I tell you what, Flesh, that's good advice from Xavier Miller there, if you don't mind me saying so. When you're close, we practice it. Bit of swearing thrown in for a bit of colour, literally. Don't throw the wild shots, throw the short shots. He can't see them, and he's absolutely right. If you're in close, you can slip those shots in underneath Tyson's guard.
That's what he's got to do, Steve, because it's not happening for him at the moment on the inside. Fury's tying him up, but he's got to use the little short-range punches on the inside. He's got to find a little bit of space as Dillian Whyte. He's got problems.
Xavier Miller doing the talking in the corner. Harold Knight is in there as well. So we'll see whether he can get close enough. They said that in the last round he just got that little bit closer. They saw that as a positive. It's a good shot from Tyson Fury. Oh, the crowd cheering everything that gets landed here.
Right hand from Fury. This is where Dillian Whyte's got to try and do a little bit more. It's difficult. Oh, look at this now, Fletch.
Yeah, just caught Tyson Fury on the break, didn't he? He's not happy about that at all.
When I tell you to break, yeah, he's pushing the
On Tyson, the referee reading the riot act to Tyson Fury. Dillian Whyte was the aggressor. He's going to get a ticking off as well. It's his first heavyweight title fight, the referee tonight, so it's a big night for the third man in there.
It is indeed, but obviously there's a cut there. It's come from that clinch. Both boxers not happy. You see it on the replay again, but now Dillian Whyte has got more problems. He's got a cut on that right eye.
Whyte still desperately trying to get close enough to Tyson Fury to let the punches go. Fury in control when it's on the outside.
Controlling pace, controlling distance. That wasn't too far away from Dillian Whyte. So Fury, they just made the mistake of being very accurate with those shots there. Just got away with it, but Dillian Whyte just missed the target with that left hook. We know that's the danger shot, but you've got to get him close to land that punch.
Whyte wants to get in there and try and rough Tyson Fury up, making an ugly fight, making a brawl, making a war. Wants to try and draw it in, and he'll try anything to make that happen. Tyson Fury corner at the moment, very unhappy with some of the tactics that's being employed in there by Whyte.
Difficult for the referee as well to break them up there. Referee
White just keeps having a little dab at that cut. Fury mixing up the attacks to head and body at the moment. Minute to go in the fourth. Tying Dillian White up. He's desperate to try and get the champion, but he's back to the ropes where he can start to let the punches go. But Fury's very good at getting out there. Good body shot from Fury.
Clever work that was from Fury. I think we're all expecting him to go to the head there. He just whips a body shot, the right hand downstairs. Now it's getting naughty.
It is getting naughty, very naughty. And the referee's got to get a grip of this. They've got to get control of the situation, otherwise it might get out of hand.
Some water or something sprayed from seemed to be the Fury corner. Someone over there. So naughty.
Well, the message was you're a professional boxer, so act professionally. Somebody did seem to throw something from the crowd, whether it was a pint of beer or whatever it was.
I'm afraid that wasn't from the corner, it was from that direction. I think it was from the crowd.
From the crowd, Richie, yeah. It's been rough and tough in there so far. It's not been very pretty. And all the pleasantries that we saw in the build-up to the fight have been left in the dressing room.
Well, I spoke about it being a frustrating night. It could be a frustrating night for Dillian White, and at this stage it is, Fletch. They just can't seem to close that gap down.
That's the end of another one, and it's very, very messy in there, Steve.
It's as brutal and hard and ugly and physical as we expected. This is what happens. This happens. It may be called the sweet science, but you get fights like this where they cancel each other out. It works in Fury's favour to be as ugly as possible. And the clash of heads is a clash of heads. Dillian White doesn't do that intentionally. He gets cut. There's a bit of elbowing going in. That's what Tyson was really upset about, the elbow. The clash of heads fair. The elbow, now that's illegal, Richard.
Yeah, a bit naughty there. And well, both boxers were guilty of something over on the ropes there. They both weren't happy with each other. There's elbows going in, there's heads, and they both lost it for a split second there.
I tell you what, Steve, they could have done this in the car park. Never mind about Wembley Stadium. It's that kind of brawl at the moment.
Absolutely.
Michael Ofo is the man who's working on that cut for Dillian White, which doesn't look to be too much of a problem at the moment. And the referee wants to speak to both of them before we start the next round. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, in a rare situation there in that previous round. Not many times you see Tyson Fury actually lose his temper in the ring. He wasn't happy about things there on those ropes. Both boxers were.
Just wonder whether Dillian White might see that as his first little victory. The fact that he's managed to get the champion angry, the fact that he might just put him into a position where he does get a bit closer to him.
Well, in that last round, he got that a little bit closer here and there, so maybe it's a sign of things to come. But he's finally finding a way. That's nice work from Fury on the outside. 2 shots downstairs, then back at long distance again.
2 really sharp body shots in there from the champion. Dillian White came back with one of his own. 5th round of 12, WBC Ring Magazine Lineal Heavyweight Championship of the World. The Union belt on the line as well. Tyson Fury still keeping the distance between the two of them, which is making it virtually impossible for Dillian White to let the punches go and land anything of real significance.
He's got to sustain the pressure a little bit more, Fletch. That's what's needed from Dillian White. He's got to step on the gas a little bit. It's easier said than done, we know that, but he's got to move that head. That's a little bit. Now he's got to go again. You see, that single attack's not quite enough. He's got to go again and put Tyson under more pressure.
Fury happy to box out of the corner. Dillian White with a shake of the head. Tyson Fury, who spent the trilogy with Deontay Wilder dodging dangerous bombs. He's got power, Dillian White, but not Deontay Wilder power, so he's got to go about things in a different way. Just over a minute to go in the 5th. Fury going for the body, talking to Dillian White, goading Dillian White. Looks like he might just want to raise the pace a bit, Tyson Fury now.
Just occasionally switching downstairs, and it's a shot that Dillian White's not expecting.
Dillian White has been the mandatory challenger since 2017. He's had to do everything the hard way. And if he does win the heavyweight title tonight, he's going to do it the hard way again. It's followed him right the way through his life, which reads like a Hollywood script. But he might have been stunned there by that Tyson Fury punch. And he's going to try and fight back now, Dillian White. I certainly think the one got through from Fury that did some damage.
Again, Tyson just ties White up on the inside. To land shots in at close quarters when you've got Tyson Fury just leaning on you and just holding you, grabbing you, tying you up. Difficult, and Dillian White is experiencing the problems that most fighters do against Tyson Fury. It's that gap. You can't close that gap without getting a hit. That's why you need the head movement, you see.
Well, that's the end of 5 rounds. Steve Bunce, 5 rounds. Tyson Fury's controlling them. He's not dominating them. He's just controlling them. He's just doing enough because Dillian White is just not doing enough. You know, Richie's been asking since the first round for Dillian to get a bit closer, to double up the jab, to show a shot on them for a right.
Let's quickly hear from Lennox Lewis, who's with us.
Yeah, Dillian White needs to pick it up a little bit more. You know, Tyson's getting these little punches to the body. All that's doing is sapping Dillian White's energy. And these little shots add up after a couple rounds. That's why you see Dillian White is going to be opening his mouth pretty soon and breathing because he's getting tired. All that weight's taking effect on him. And Tyson's doing the right thing. Stay on the outside. He's not getting hit from the outside. He's doing all the work and he's winning.
Thank you, Lennox. Richie?
I mean, at the end of the day, I just think that Dillian White, his approach is just too slow. He's finding the same problem, Steve, as they all do.
Fletch, it's time for urgency from White's corner. It's that simple.
Well, they come for the 6th. And this time the referee unhappy about the time it's taking Dillian White's cornerman to get out of the ring. So here we go. 6 of 12, and so far Richie Woodall scores it as a shutout to Tyson Fury, and that kind of emphasises what Steve's just said. It's time for urgency. He's got to get to work, Dillian White. He's got to do something to turn the tide. David's scorecard is very, very similar to yours, a little bit closer, but still a wide margin at the moment for Tyson Fury.
There's no doubt that Fury's winning the fight. There's a lot in the rounds. Like Steve says, he's just doing enough to win them. And Dillian White just...
Oh, my phone died.
Oh, crap.
I've got an idea.
Bye-bye.
You're fine, you're fine, you're fine.